Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper. And you guys, I went to that convention last weekend. Oh my gosh, I found so many new things to play with. So, I don't know if you guys have heard of this. Oh, wrong way. But, I found what's called Chalk Couture. And so I grabbed, of course, what did I grab? I had to try it. So this is what it's called, Chalk Couture. And I got this. Why did I get it? I got it because I signed up. That's why. I signed up for this. Because you guys know me, I don't like paying full price. So I didn't want to pay full price. But I wanted to get some of these transfers. So I said, okay, I'm going to sign up. Might as well. We'll try it. So this is going to be my first time trying it. But what I saw, I loved. And I've been doing a little bit of research on YouTube, just like, you know, just like you guys are doing. And I found some of the stuff here, and let me show you. So this is called a stencil, and it works as, I guess it's called a chalk transfer. And it works like screen printing. But because I signed up, she gave me this little kit while I was there at the convention. So it was a little convention special. But this one says she believed she could, so she did. I should be getting my kit at any time. It's due today. Hopefully it comes sooner rather than later because I am leaving on a plane to go to a convention. So you guys, I bought this at the Dollar Tree, and I bought it just because I wanted to try it. I didn't want my first time to be on anything like so crazy. So I said, okay, well, we'll give it a try. It has that chalky look, and I think this teal color would go with it rather well. So let's see, shall we? And the only thing I have is what they gave me. And then I also have just a bucket of water, you guys. And the bucket of water is for the transfer. So let me show you. This will probably be a longer video because I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't know how to store them yet or anything like that. I do know that I want to put on the back, I want to write on the back of this holder. So this right here, apparently I want to grab, let me see, a marker or a pen and just write on here that this is, well, not that. I guess maybe I need to find a Sharpie. Well, I have this Sharpie. So you want to write on here back so that you know what side is the front and what side is the back, because apparently if you stick it to this side, it will stick rather well and be hard to come off. So another thing that I learned is when you're pulling these off, you want to pull this, because see how that bends? You don't want your transfer to bend. And these transfers can be used over and over. So I think that's pretty cool. Another thing that I learned is that when you first get it, you want to kind of, you want to fuzz it up is what they call it. Some people just throw it like right on their chest, but I've got this little kind of pillow thing, and so I'm just going to kind of go like this and fuzz it up a little bit. Some people work it onto like a dish towel. And then look, you can tell I'm new at this because I've already stuck the stencil to itself, which you want to be careful of from what I hear. And so this is going to be my trial mat and see if this works well or not. But we're going to look and see about where we want it. And I think it's going to fit perfect right in here. So let's go ahead and just kind of lay it, kind of like you would a bed sheet. You kind of lay it there and then move it to where you want. And I think that's going to be good. Okay. I'm going to be able to see where you guys are seeing it. So, come on now. This has a nice line, so I'm trying to line it up with that line there. There we go. And I'm just pushing it down to get any air bubbles out. And then you can use this. This is like a squeegee, so you can use it to squeegee out any air bubbles. Okay, so my line did not come out perfect, and I'm doing this, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm definitely not doing it on purpose, but I also hear that when you pull these, you want to pull them from the center. So I'm purposely redoing this because, I mean, this is what happens on your first time. So I want to do it exactly like someone new, just like I am, would do it. The only thing is that I have watched a few videos, so hopefully we can get this right. But you guys, I'm loving this. So you see it curled up a little bit already. So now we're learning. We have to be careful. I was wondering why all these videos were so long. Like, man, this takes a little while. Well, that's because the first transfer part is a little bit difficult. So I'm going to roll this guy out. Make sure I get that center. And I'm going to put it right along that line. I'm glad you guys are watching this. Sorry if it's going to take me a long time, but you guys know that I do not edit because I want you guys to see exactly what's going on here. And for some reason, I cannot get this straight. And I could have done it, I really could have done it a little bit crooked. That's not a problem because it's all kind of off a little bit anyways. But I want it to be somewhat straight, and I don't want it to be I don't want it to be all crazy. Okay, so I've got this, and I've got it all nice and lined up. So I'm going to put that transfer down now. All right, there we go. We got it. Took me a little bit, but we've got it. And then you can just get out any air bubbles. There's a couple air bubbles down at the bottom, but I'm okay with it. Really, this is where you want that to be. Is right here. You don't want any air bubbles. All right. So now we've got the transfer on, and we're going to use this paste here. This is called Aquamarine, and I'm going to use a little pen here and write on here Aqua Marine. And the reason is because you want to know what color it is, because it is written here, but just in case that little guy comes off. So I'm going to look for, there we go. I'm just going to get one of my little knives here. And cut that. There we go. And then it's called Chalkology Paste is what I'm using. And then you're going to take off the top there. And the consistency is not very good at all to start with. So you could see it's just, I mean, it's got bubbles and all kinds of good stuff in there. So I'm just going to take, the back of this and just kind of move it all around. And apparently there's supposed to be some like air bubbles and stuff that could come out of it. You're just going to move this around until you get like the consistency of like a yogurt. So this looks good. If I didn't get that like falling down kind of yogurty, you could add some water. So, but look at how nice and like really good consistency there. And apparently this goes a long way. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of put it on here. I'm so excited because there's other colors coming in shortly too. You know, in my little kit there. So I'm just putting this on here because I don't want to waste it. And this is literally going to be like silk screening. I've never done silk screening before, but I have seen it. And I'm just going to take the excess off with a baby wipe. And it's that easy to clean as well. So we're good to go there. Now, I'm going to take, well, I guess I could have used a little bit more. I'm just going to take a little spatula that I have here and kind of put it on here in different spots. And I'm sure I could probably use this spatula to do my work here as well. But let's see. Now I'm going to take this guy. I don't know what enough is yet, so I'm going to try with this much because it little goes a long way from what I hear, and it looks like this is more than enough. Yes, this is definitely more than enough. This is so fun, you guys. Just like, I don't know if you guys like it or not, but I love playing like in those boxes, like sand boxes for the kids and stuff. So I'm just going to take the excess and stick it right back in there. I mean, look at how much I barely used any. And then we're going to go ahead and go for some more. And you guys, this comes with a chalkboard as well. And you guys know I love to make chalkboard things just in general. So I think this will be cool for me. So I saw this a couple years ago and I thought how cool it was. But I didn't want to spend the money, of course, without saving, and I wasn't ready to sign up at the time. So we've got all that off. We barely used any. We're going to take this and get that off as well. I mean, really, really. And then I'll put this on there. And the lid as well. And you could just throw everything in that bucket of water to clean it off. So I'm just going to throw that and this. I'll get a little bit of it off. So you're just going to throw that all in that bucket of water. And then the same thing with the stencil when it's done. And if you noticed, I tried to get a bigger bucket of water for that stencil. So let's go ahead and pull this off and see how it worked. Now again, this will work on chalkboard. This works on glass, you guys, as well. That's what made me like, oh my gosh, I can make so many Christmas gifts and whatnot. So here it goes. Let's see how it works. I'm going to do it sideways. Oh, and I got a little bit right there. So you guys, it cleans off. Unless you set it and like put some like Krylon spray over it to really set it in, it just wipes off. It cleans off with water. So you only need like one chalkboard and you can change it out with the seasons. And I just thought that was super cool. So I'm pulling this guy off. Oh my goodness, you guys. Super excited for this. And remember, it's supposed to look like chalk. Oh, look at that. I don't want it to stick on itself. I think that's going to be the hardest part for me, is because you guys know I'm so clumsy. But look at that. Still not dry. So then I'm going to take this guy here and I'm going to set this aside to dry for a moment. And I'm going to stick this in here. And look at this, all cleaned off with just that water. And I'm going to stick this in here, kind of upside down, because I did get it all sticky, like it stuck to itself, which is one of the no-nos. So you know me, I'm going to do the no-nos, of course. So I'm just drying this off with a baby wipe. And these are just natural, unscented baby wipes, no lotion or anything like that on it. And then I'm just going to peel this away from itself. And I think doing it in the water might be a little bit better. I don't know. I'm just thinking that it would. So, and you can see that coming off. And these are reusable, and I heard they're reusable like 15 times or more. So, I don't know. This is my first one. But you can see that chalk is starting to come off of there. And so, since it comes off of here so easily, I'm just going to leave it here until I can dry it. But once I dry it, you can use a baby wipe on it, and then you stick it right back on the backing, and it's good to go again. So I'm sticking that to the side, and then I'm going to bring this back over. So you could, if you don't want to wait for it to dry, you can use a heat tool. Just make sure, since this is plastic, I'm going to keep it kind of away. Or you can use a hair dryer as well. But, I mean, I think this is super cool, especially on these darker where you can see it really well. I mean, it's good to go. But I've seen people using a hair dryer on it. And you guys, this could just be, take a little bit of the twine, I called this twine earlier too. Take some ribbon and hot glue it, like I like to do, on the sides. And I'll just cut it because I know I'm going to use it. I don't have a hot glue gun ready right this minute, but you take that hot glue and put it like that, and now you have a lovely little hanging sign. If you wanted to, littler, bigger, however you'd like. You could cut holes in there and tie them and make them into a nice little hanging sign. Super cute. Like that. I just think this is adorable, and I like it. You guys, if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. I'm going to put my link down below, because now, I mean, you can get it from me. So, let me go ahead. I'll put my link down below. Leave a comment. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you've tried it. If you have any tips for me, if you've tried this before. I'd love to hear them. So, again, you guys, this is called Chalk Couture. And so far, I mean, this was my first project, and I think it came out rather nice. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!